Y'all, I am going to be attempting to finally see if I can figure out what's going on with this fuel leak in the G, y'all. The 35, I gotta say, because I actually got both. Nah, it's crazy, y'all. But anyways, I'm gonna see if I can figure what's going on. I kind of have an idea of what I think the problem is. I've seen some people talk about fuel damper lines and other stuff that like tend to go bad at some point. Potentially on like, no, not obviously not everybody has this problem, but some cars have that problem. If I can open the hood, this would have been a nice little sequence. I can show you. Bro, what the fuck? Anyway, anyways, the fuel damper line is what I hope the problem is, because that's the easiest thing to fix. Hope it's something else major, because if it's something else a little bit more major, then that's going to be a little bit more problematical. But looking at it right now, y'all see the rustling like a lot of these parts, and I couldn't see it be anything else, honestly speaking. Like, especially from the area that I did see it leak from, I'm pretty sure it is the fuel like damper line, whatever that's called. But show you guys what I'm actually talking about, so you see it. I don't know, I can't even see it on my phone, but it's this right here. Follow this line, goes down there, snakes in somewhere down there where hopefully you can see it. But I'm not 100% sure that's the problem. So what I'm going to try to do is turn the car on now. I'm just cranking a little bit so that the fuel does leak, and it'll leak the same spot, whatever. That's cool. That's going to happen. This car is pretty crazy, yo. Got this like weird key thing to like get it to start. It's kind of weird. What the heck? How you do this? Why not turn? Is it too dead? All right, y'all. So got some power. The battery was just disconnected. I know it probably won't start. Yeah, it's not gonna crank. It's just gonna keep turning this starter. But that's actually fine, because the goal is to see if there's any gas leak or anything. It's not to actually start the car right now, because shouldn't have a spark if there's a gas leak. Anyways, now I can't really see it from here. Let's see if I can get around. Oh yeah, I see it now. There it is, right there leaking, y'all. This is fine though, because now I can potentially find out where it's leaking from. All right, y'all. So smells like hella gas. Not gonna lie. I'm down here though. I see it. It is dripping off of that black line. Wherever this black line right here goes, all the way up there, is where the gas is leaking from. So, I'm gonna take I have some little lights and mirrors. Bought me a little mirror, a little car mirror. If you can see what's going on without having to get up in there. So you see that? I can see it from the mirror. I'll just show you guys where I found it. All right, y'all. So I found the problem to my fuel leak, right? I'll show you guys what it looks like, so y'all understand where we're coming from and how potentially could fix this. This right here is the fuel damper line, which is okay, it's a little rusty, whatever. This right here is the connector that goes into this right here, and this broken piece is the hard line that comes from the fuel tank and sends the fuel to the engine. As y'all see, the hard line is rusted and broke. So I don't know how to fix this. I've seen some people like some people hot fix this stuff like with like some kind of like tubing or anything. I know it has like something that's like up to 100 psi. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna look into this problem. I'm gonna go online, see if I can find some kind of tube that I can put around the area and potentially get this thing back on the road, y'all. But once we fix that fuel line, I mean, technically the car's pretty good, y'all. The car's damn near almost ready to go back on the road once we fix the fuel line. So we'll go back underneath, take some pictures, see if I can find someone that could figure out some kind of tubing that can go over the area, y'all. See y'all in the next part where I fix this problem. All right, y'all. I look a little weird. Bear with me right here. I look like a action hero chilling on the mission. Anyways, y'all. I figured out something, right? I try to like kind of hot fix like a fuel line. It's not the best I could do, but this is I can even show y'all a better angle. So this is the bleeder, the fuel damper line, right? This is it. It goes all the way down here. It goes to this connection. It's like what you call that? elbow connection, whatever, and then it goes here. So here is where the rust broke off, and on this side, and I put this tube over it. It's pretty tight, I'm not gonna lie. Like I try pouring water through it and everything, and it gets pretty tight. The only thing is that fuel lines are pressurized, so I'm hoping it could hold. We'll see. If not, we'll come back and fix that. But then I have this hose, which is gonna go on the opposite side, and same thing. There's no like, it's the exact diameter of the tubing and everything, and I use it's like fuel line hoses, so these should be able to hold the pressure and everything. Like this hose is like a braided like inner hose, so it should be able to hold the pressure. I'm gonna connect it up right now. We're gonna try to prime the engine, see if like leaks or anything. Hopefully like things go good, and then we'll see. Yo, crazy enough, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, now that line is like tightened down. It was this right here, the fuel damper, like just started like spilling out because I didn't tighten it down at all. It was just like spilling on the sides. But now that it is actually tight, I look underneath the car, there's no fuel underneath the car actually. I didn't even, low-key was just focused on making sure this is tight. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, it fixed me, it fixed the problem. Hopefully it wasn't a temporary fix. Hopefully it's something that lasts. I'm pretty sure it should last because of the fact that the lines aren't strong enough to hold the fuel. My only like concern with it is just the connection spots, like where I connected the fuel lines to the, oh shit, my head. So connected the fuel lines to the original line. Left the key outside the car. But like realistically speaking, like looking at it, I've seen people do this. So seen people do it. I don't know. Like obviously I haven't had smoke to someone that's like, oh, it will last this long, it won't last this long. But I've seen someone also do it where they like attach aluminum lines and they read like got like a threader in them and everything to like actually make sure that they're like in there good. But bro, I don't. There we go. All right, so we do it once. Wait a couple seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Do one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now, gonna go underneath. Check it again. Make sure both areas are dry. I mean, I know the top's not gonna be like perfectly dry because I just like retightened that one down. But y'all, there's no fuel leaking, y'all. I'm looking. I'm gonna get under there as well just to double check it. But so far, looking pretty good. I mean, I'm keeping an eye on the damper line just to make sure nothing comes out. But I'm pretty sure because of like how far like the bottom piece actually goes into the wherever the damper line goes, I don't know where the hell that shit goes. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. But let's get underneath. Hey, so as y'all see my little hot fix line right there. Not gonna lie, it was looking really dry. Like I said, I did test this in the house and everything just to make sure it's something that I could possibly do. So it does look pretty good. I'm just gonna put the wire on this like little wire holder for now. This one's something to hold the wire in place. Don't want it to be swinging around. I do have a casing that goes over this. I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna figure that out. But y'all, we may have just fixed the G, and I'm gonna give you a price breakdown of this real quick afterwards when I'm done. Let me just get this piece on. Where did I put the piece? Oh, it's over there. Once I get this piece on, y'all, I'm gonna tell you how much this costs, just to like, we'll call it a hot fix for now until like we see how it lasts over time, and then we'll give it like a permanent fix name. But it's hot fix right now. We're gonna see, y'all. Well, y'all, after closely looking at the problem and where the gas was coming from, I did actually, try sometimes, prime the system. I did it like 2 times. Did it actually a couple more times. Came back a later date, well, later time in the day. Tried it again like 5 hours later. Tried it again. It's doing pretty good. I did smell gas for a second, but then I'm like, I am priming the system without turning the car on. And I was like, there may be gas somewhere else that I'm like not seeing. That's like, not from this, but like just like already on the car. I was sitting there and just like dripped off, or just probably just me being paranoid in the smell. But yeah, right now looking underneath the car, ain't no more gas dripping underneath the car. The only thing I do gotta keep it out for is that fuel damper line, because I know some people say it tends to go bad on some cars, and just want to make sure that mine doesn't go bad on this one. But yeah, fuel problems fixed. I was gonna start the car in this video, but you know what, y'all? Tune in for the next video or the first start of this car. And we're gonna get into some more stuff once we start the car as well. Cause y'all, a little secret, first mods is coming soon, but first start coming next video. Peace.